Hey guys, this is Social Studies, the week overview for the week of October 19th. Can you believe it's already October 19th? That's crazy. So what will I be doing in Social Studies for this week? You don't have much this week for Social Studies. The only thing that you're going to have is the Module 2 assessment, and I'll get to that in a minute. We have been learning a lot in this Module 2. Learning a lot about exploration and different explorers, and learning that the Vikings, they were in North America. They found it long ago, and then after that there was Christopher Columbus, and then there were Spanish explorers, European explorers, and so we've learned a lot about different explorers and their reasons for traveling to North America. And so this assessment that you guys are going to take is all about what you learned for Module 2 and showing what you learned. So objectives for the week: I will be able to show what I learned in Social Studies Module 2 by completing the Module 2 assessment. So that's actually all we have this week for Social Studies. So it's going to be 2.6, and it's going to be the Module 2 assessment. And you'll be graded on this assessment by using this Module 2 assessment rubric, which will be linked in the lesson. So if we go into Buzz, you'll see that in your Social Studies you'll just have this Module 2 assessment. And it has the assessment on here, and that, if you'd like to complete, that's the same assessment that I've also created in Google Slide. If you'd like to create it there, that's fine too. That would be printed off, and then you can take a picture of it and show it to me. But if you don't want to print it off, I've also created and attached the Module 2 assessment, and then here's the Module 2 assessment rubric that you'll be graded on. So let's go ahead and go back to those links. So we'll go to the Module 2 assessment. This is what it's going to look like. You'll click on the link, and it'll ask you to make a copy of your own, an individual copy of the assessment. And here is the assessment: Social Studies Module 2 assessment. This module is called European Exploration. Show what you learned in this module by answering the following questions in complete sentences. Some answers will need to be a paragraph or longer. This assessment will take time, so don't rush through it. You're welcome to use notes, lessons, and assignments from the module to help you. So again, this is your only assignment that you're going to be needing to complete for Social Studies this week. So it is a little bit less work, but at the same time, this assessment you really need to take time on completing it with the correct answers, and your answers should be in complete sentences, and most of them should be close to a paragraph. So you're welcome to go back and use the lessons. If you've taken notes in your interactive notebook, you can use those, or any assignments that you've done or activities within the lesson, you're welcome to use those to help you with this assessment. So next is part A. Examine each image and answer the question that follows. So you'll have a picture and a question. Okay, and you'll have 4 questions like that, questions 1 through 4. So you'll look at the picture, and then you'll go to the question and answer that question in complete sentences, in a couple of complete sentences, to answer the full question. So make sure you read it carefully, make sure that you answer the question fully. And then there's a part B, which says read the following passage explaining the meaning of the word perspective, then answer number 5. So you're going to read this passage that talks about perspective, and then you're going to go to the last question, which is, how were the perspectives of the Native Americans and the European explorers different? And then you'll talk about 3 ways how the Native American and European explorers are different. So it's just a 5-question assessment, but each question needs to be answered thoroughly in complete sentences, in a couple of sentences. So one sentence is not enough to answer these questions. So again, take your time, don't rush through it. When you're done, go ahead and remember to share it with me, or click the share settings to change to anyone with a link. You can view and then upload it and submit it. And that's your assignment for social studies for the week. I hope you guys have enjoyed learning about this module, this European exploration module. It's been a lot of fun learning about our history and who came to North America and when they came and how the Native Americans were already there. So it was very interesting to learn about the interactions between European explorers and the Native Americans that were already in North America. Next week we'll start Module 3, and Module 3 will be about settling in America and how that went, and what it was like when the people began to settle and really start their lives in America, and really start what became our world today that we live in here in America. So yep, the only thing you have is the assessment. Next week we'll start Module 3, which will be pretty exciting. So I look forward to seeing what you guys learned in this module.